to talk a bit about the concept of predictions and the domains of predictions. So ultimately, when we talk about the LSM, what we mean by the LSM is our large spatial model. It's an AI model we've trained at VergeSense, and the primary reason the model even exists is we wanted to solve the problem of being able to predict what will happen, right? In order to enable the what ifs, in order to enable future forecasting, in order to enable kind of modeling of what various things, prediction is a key capability, and that's essentially what the large spatial model exists for. Now, it's helpful to break down the problem of prediction in our domain of workplace and real estate and built environments into two important problem domains. Number one is predicting demand. Basically, what that means is being able to forecast and understand how many people will actually be at the office. So if you think about this, you would think a lot about understanding your headcount, understanding your policy, understanding historical and expected attendance behaviors, eventually even understanding things like, more locale environmental metrics, things like, hey, there's a big strike for the transit system, or there's going to be a bad weather week. All of those things help answer the question of how many people will be at the office or in the physical space. Demand prediction. Number two is the behavior prediction. How will that number of people that we predicted to come into the office actually behave in the space? How will they permeate through the space that's been given to them? How will they deploy themselves across the various space types that exist? And that's how, really understanding how will they behave in the space and use the space. These are two extremely important prediction domains that help us understand the entire picture and enable that true what if, right? You can start to model things like what if I change headcount, start to understand demand prediction, start to understand how those people will behave. You can start to evaluate what if I change my space, and you start to understand the impact of that behavior change resulting from those space